What is up, everybody? It is Hobbs Horror back here with you with your 80s archives. But before I do that, I wanted to have everybody go over to Half Cheatable View and wish him a very happy birthday today, as he turns the big 3-1 today. Patrick, we all love you, man. Happy birthday, my friend. Also, thank you to Jintochi for the Halloween cards in the vehicle. Also, special thanks and shout out to Horror of Spice for sending me a much needed book. As I'm philosophizing on life, they know what the book is. It's kind of a personal book, but I want to thank them for sending me that. Also, some programming notes. This Sunday, we will be having the John Hughes rankings on the midnight hour. So you want to be sure to watch that. So let's get on with the Wonder Years Season 1 review. I've got a lot of things to get to today, and I'll be watching the Brewers kick the Reds' ass again today, which is not fun, but the Reds are still in the wild card race, so see what happens. All right, Season 1, the Wonder Years. Let's talk on the 80s archives. The only thing I don't like about this case is it's so damn flimsy. You know, it's getting beat up already, and it barely holds all the films. So the Season 1, you have the pilot episode, which was a great episode because that was the one where they just started going back to school. Oops. Raw and unedited version of Hobbs dropping things. And on that first episode, you see Paul and Kevin and Winnie getting ready for junior high. And it's kind of a big deal because, Kevin is very young and he's starting off and he's not having a very good day at school, and Principal DePerna's all over his ass, and, it's just, it's a great first episode. Unfortunately, the part that really gets me is because Winnie Cooper's brother actually gets killed at Vietnam. And that one really, really kind of set the tone. Now, the first episode was right after the Super Bowl. And it just went on like a ton of bricks from there. It just kept stacking, more episode after more episode. So episode 1 was the pilot. Get an introduction to the family. Winnie Cooper's brother ends up getting killed, unfortunately. Hopefully that's not too much of a spoiler. It kind of is, but I think a lot of you have seen this. I'm just giving you my thoughts on the episodes. And then also, kind of touching base back on Season 1 with that episode of the pilot. Basically, one of the things that happens also is the first kiss in the pilot episode. Not going to tell you who does the kiss, but there's a first kiss. And then we go on to the next episode, which is called Swingers. And it's hysterical because this is where Kevin and Paul go and get a book that talks about everything you need to know about sex, which was hysterical. There's a huge twist in that one. I'm not going to go too far into details about that. But sex education, because Coach Cutlip is not telling them everything, folks. It's so funny, too, because their coach draws a diagram of a uterus. And also a special guest star on that one is Dustin Diamond from Saved by the Bell. And he raises his hand and goes, "Is that a cow, sir?" The third one is the phone call. Now, the third one, the phone call, is where Kevin is trying to ask a girl to the dance, and he just can't get the nerve to ask her. He keeps going to the phone, and Wayne just keeps messing with him, Wayne being the older brother. Just keep teasing him, and one of the funny parts in that episode is he picks up the phone, pretends like he's talking to her, and he says, "Hi, so how are you doing?" And it's Paul on the other end of the phone. I thought that was hysterical, the phone call. Really fun episode, a lot of back and forth between Kevin and Wayne on that one. By the way, there's the picture that Cutlip draws up on the wall that Dustin Diamond says, "Is it a cow, sir?" And in no particular order on season 1, I'm just kind of going by what I see. So that's the first 3 episodes that I can think of: the pilot, the swingers, the phone call, Dance With Me. Now, one other Office episode here, My Father's Office, where Kevin goes to work with his dad, realizes that working isn't exactly as easy as it seems to be. That's a fantastic episode as well. He actually starts to act a little bit like Jack in that one. Now, Angel is one that's really interesting because it's one where Kevin's sister has met like this hippie, right? And he's kind of like, they would call a radical. And he's basically has Karen, his sister, going away and coming through different type of events, like skipping school, cutting class. She's trying to be a hippie because I guess that was big during that time frame. And she ends up running away, and things start to happen. And with a really climactic ending to the episode, really beautiful ending to the episode. So yeah, that's just a couple episodes, some of my favorites from season 1. Really, that season is what set the bar. You get really emotional episodes that are tied in, really, really deep. Involving the war, first kiss, how it is to go work at your dad's office, that type of stuff. Karen, his sister, going off with somebody who ends up being a hippie. Just all types of great episodes that really set the tone for the series. So, all right, guys, I'll be back next Thursday with a review of season 2. Have a great day and a great Thursday. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.